Okay, I have a good pediatrician question here.
Okay.
So Gemma has been taking 2 naps, and the sleep is super important. A, to fight off the colds for the flu season, and B, just to be in a better mood. So sometimes she doesn't want to take her afternoon nap. She's 15 months. Should I try to get her to 1 nap, or should I just let it take its course, or should I try to keep making her take 2 naps?
Yeah, so 15 months, so she's approaching that 1.5 stage. That's after their first birthday, between the first and second birthday is usually when the kids eventually lose that second nap. They'll just go from 2 naps to 1 nap. And,
Right.
and there's often a bit of transition because they can get a little sleep, behind on their sleep. And sometimes, some days they'll need that second nap, and you can tell they're cranky.
Right.
And some days they don't need it.
Okay.
In general, a child your child's age, 15 months, needs between about 11 to 14 hours of sleep, depending on. So, add up the amount of sleep they're getting at night and the nap, and if that's adding up to that, and they're happy and not getting cranky towards the end of the day, then she's getting enough sleep. If she's not, then try to encourage that second nap. And one thing you'll notice, if you go for a car ride, and any child that's sleepy is going to fall asleep in the car. So if every time you go on a car ride they're falling asleep, chances are they're not getting enough sleep.
Got it. She doesn't fall asleep in the car because she loves to look out the window and talk. But then sometimes she'll I don't know where she got that. But she sometimes, she acts like she doesn't need a nap, but then she starts to get cranky towards bedtime, and I don't want to put her to bed early because then she wakes up early because you know how that is.
Oh, man,
Dr. Zach, at 5 a.m. I know, we do not want to go to the 5 a.m.
Oh, that's a nightmare, especially and then, if you're at that time of the year that the time changes.
I know.
And that it's funny how much just 1 hour time changes.
I know.
I get so many calls in my office.
What do we do?
My child's suddenly not sleeping, and it's the hour time change. And, but
it's bizarre.
it's one of those things. Whenever a parent asks me about napping with their kids or sleep, I always want to remind them, you know your child so much better than any doctor. So how much sleep a child needs. Their nap patterns are very specific. So you can, if you really tune in, you'll be able to tell. When they need the nap, when they don't.
So don't force anything. Just pay attention to her, is what you're saying.
Right.
I like that. Okay.
I know the viewers are loving the double dose of pediatrics out here.
It's fun, right? I could ask more questions. I could keep going.
We can do an entire show, Kristin Ask the Pediatrician.
We could.
Rapid fire back and forth
I'm sure
with
we
you
could
two.
start out there, too. I mean, all we do, moms, is go like, what do you do about this? What do you do about that? I mean, you guys get the calls. I'm sure you understand.
Lots of calls.
Lots of calls. But that's why we love you.
Thank you.
We need you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. It's great here.
Zach, thank you. What does buckwheat taste like?
It's awful, actually.
So great to meet
Thank you. You too.